gun, steady on, and we'll come. The sky is red, I see the face.
Hello guys, welcome to my new series involving quick tips and tricks with weapons and playstyles in Hunt Showdown. Today, we're talking about the bomb lance and the devastating nature of this weapon. You either love it or hate it, but either way, you've been against it. Now there are some big perks and big negatives to this weapon. For example, you're able to one-shot a meathead, which is super handy for quick perk pickups on early characters. Just be careful though, the sound is extremely loud, as you can imagine. A big negative is your ranged capabilities. There are some, but against a sniper across a field, you stand no chance. That's why I recommend using a good ranged pistol like the Coldwell conversion uppercut. This makes the uppercut a very useful tool for your ranged targets, using long ammo and acting as a portable sniper. Now, back to the bomb lance. This weapon is very satisfying when you stick an enemy with its barbed arrowhead. Surprisingly, it's not game over when you stick someone. No, they can pull out the barbed head and throw it away, but that gives you plenty of time to rush in and finish the kill. They either remove the head or remove you. The choice is theirs. Now, I personally like to run in like Rambo, but most players would tell you this isn't the best option. As bomb lance versus shotgun, we all know who's going to win that. Now, the way people recommend to play is to have a flash bomb, or wait for the opportune moment. The bomb lance excels on surprising your target and punishing them at the same time. It's very strong, and that's the reason why. Boom. Dead. This is very good to get your perks up, you know. Nuts. So normally they can drop, you know, your sort of perks and things like that there. I mean, they don't always. Most of the time they do. But no, it's a very good way to get your perks up and going. Now I'm going to jump to a segment when I was streaming where I discussed my build and perks, which I always recommend to take when running the bomb lance. Okay guys, cool, so next we have the build. Now the build is pretty standard. I find it hard to do builds in Hunt just because builds are really just kind of so personal preference. But for me, I recommend definitely the same primary and secondary as I do, of course, primary. So bomb lance, standard, you don't get any add-ons for it or nothing like that. No new bullets, it's a standard weapon. Get it, great weapon if you like to play that kind of playstyle. Now like the best secondary I would recommend is the uppercut. Now the uppercut is a very strong weapon. Uppercut is so good at any range. Close, it's still a 2-hit kill in the chest. It's a very strong weapon. The load time can be a bit long, but it's so worthwhile. Yes, it uses long ammo, but you don't have to worry about sharing that long ammo with another rifle because you've got the bomb lance. So you've got that extra range and to mid-range, and then you've got short to mid with your bomb lance. So I recommend these two as a definite if you can afford it and if you've got, of course, got the unlock for it. Next, knuckle dusters. I'd recommend knuckle dusters because your bomb lance is a blade, and dealing with immolators can be an issue. So having a nutcracker or knuckle duster, whatever you want to use, is probably the best shout. After that, can't go wrong with a first aid kit. Always nice to have one. Heal your friends, heal yourself. Get that 1 bar of help up, unless you have doctor, which I'm hopefully obviously going for next. Is always a worthwhile shout. Decoys, again, nice. You get rid of those dogs in the cage, chickens in the cage. Also, just general use is nice. Choke bombs, help your allies. Get rid of immolators if there are an issue. But again, you've really got your nutcrackers for that. It's mainly to save your allies and reveal players. Always carry a flash bomb in my opinion. So strong if you're in a building. You flash that area, you run in holding your bomb lance in the air. They're good as dead. You've got a guaranteed kill. There's nothing they'll be able to do to counteract that. Always carry firebomb as well, you know, to get the burning players, to force people to a position they don't want to be in. Vitality shot, if you go aggressive, which you will do with the bomb lance, you are going to take some damage, so just be ready to shringe up. And antidote shots, pretty much you'll see on every build, an antidote shot will be placed in it. I just recommend taking one at all times. In regards to perks, I recommend a big one is Silent Killer. Now it says reducing the sound you make when performing melee attacks. Very, very strong, because that also means you're breathing when you pull up the bomb lance as well. So your breathing when you bring it up will also be a lot quieter and slower. So I recommend taking that as a priority perk. Getting a lot of stamina ones, stamina recoveries. I personally like to take adrenaline. A lot of people very frown upon this perk, but I think for the one cost and for what it can give you is very strong. For the sense that you will be low a lot, you will. It's no doubt about it. You are going to get shot. Someone may have fanning, and you get the hit just in time, and you're very low. You get that stamina back up to take out the second guy and the third guy. You will have points with the bomb lance where you won't be healing, and you'll just be full on aggression. Kill that guy, run to the next room, kill that guy, same room, kill that guy, and just be on that constant aggression. And that stamina increase and that regeneration is really helpful. So I personally like to take that. Doctor, always good on every build. Fanning, you can, but again, your close quarters is going to be the bomb lance, so I wouldn't really take this. Determination, 100%. Gator legs, get in that situation faster. Ghoul is really good for the bomb lancers. Of course, it does work with the bomb lance hits, of course, as well. So you can start gaining your health passively. Greyhound, incredibly good to get in those rooms faster. So that's also another priority perk. Kite skin, another priority perk. Great use of weaponry there. Now, after that, it's really just personal preference. Of course, Tomahawk won't work, nothing like that. Another one that's really, really important, in my opinion, is Whispersmith. It's so good with the build in every way. It just works so well with having the fact that you're going to be selecting your equipment, going to a flash bomb, throwing it out, pulling out the bomb lance, and they won't hear a thing. Last one, it's up to you. Is you're going to be your standard pitcher and vigilant, obviously taking precision and things like that, but it's really up to you. I mean, you can do quartermaster, but the conversion is enough for what you need. But again, vigilant is good, and obviously having pitcher is also a good option too. But the main ones you want to focus on, in my opinion, is Silent Killer, Greyhound, and also, I've forgotten the name, Determination. They're the three, in my opinion, you want to focus on in this build. Whispersmith, again, is a very close second on that. So just keep that in mind, guys. Do whatever you want. I mean, it is, again, a very personal build. Obviously taking Lightfoot, I forgot about that one as well, is very, very strong. Now, don't let Bolt Thrower fool you. It says reduces reload times for crossbows. It used to be for bolt weapons and things like that, it used to say, but this does not work with the bomb lance. So just keep that in mind. Bolt throw does not work with the bomb lance. So just remember that. Lightfoot is also probably top tier category. I should have mentioned that. Lightfoot is a top tier category. You're going to be vaulting a lot, moving a lot, quick pace gameplay. You're not going to be standing around. If you see a sniper aim and you get shot, you can either wait there for ages, or you can do what I do and just run as far away as possible and arc round and come to them. Because if you go in close quarters with them and you're at that point where you're nearly at melee range and they've only just seen you, you're most likely going to win. Because whenever you see a bomb lancer, people panic, and they really do panic. Yeah, that's it though, guys. Just thought I'd let you know. Take care.
Well guys, that's my Bomb Lance quick and easy guide. If you want to check me out on Twitch, please do at Stax's TV. Link will be in the description. If you like this build, please stick around and more builds will be coming in future. Stay safe in the bayou, guys.